We're the Huge Movie Fanatics, and I'm here to present his review of Return to Sleepaway Camp, or the fourth Sleepaway Camp, if you're keeping tallies. What did you think of Return to Sleepaway Camp?
Okay. Now this is interesting. Now Robert Hiltzik was approached by some guy. I forget his name. He runs Sleepaway Camp Movies.com. Robert, I don't know, Jeff Hayes or something like that. So, but he's a huge Sleepaway Camp fan, obviously. So to make a long story short, he ended up, wanting to meet the cast, crew. He tracked down a lot of people. Robert Hiltzik had gone on and done a career in, I don't know what, if he's a lawyer or whatever he became. And he was very shocked, like this was 1999, 2000-ish, to learn that there was this huge cult following for Sleepaway Camp. He had no idea.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I mean, he had just done this and went on and started a, whatever, different career. So he was kind of surprised, and it was a lot. I mean, basically, if it wasn't for Jeff Hayes, which is just, I think basically he started out as a fan of Sleepaway Camp, a huge fan, there probably wouldn't be no, Return to Sleepaway Camp, which would be fine, unfortunately. So basically, I think the story goes Robert had written a script or something in the mid '80s or something for a possible sequel, and maybe he just, for whatever reason, never did it, and maybe that's when he sold the rights to Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3. So I don't know if that sequel that he had started to write or whatever is what this is. I had so much. So anyway, what I was getting at. So 2000. So that started the thing with Robert actually making a sequel, like a real sequel, because all we've had is the two goofy Pamela Springsteen ones, which are fine in their own regard actually, which is fine, but nothing compared to the original. So the idea as a fan, so everyone was hearing, I knew all about this back then, of Robert basically making a sequel to his own was very exciting actually, having seen the first one, which amazingly he gave 3 stars. That's very cool. And that was very exciting. So it went on forever and ever. I think they actually shot this thing. I can't remember if it was 2001 or 2000. Might have been 2002 they shot it. Okay, and then you'd actually see stills of them filming, the stills at this camp location and whatever, which again I think was out on the East Coast, which is cool, which is good. And so you saw that they shot it, you saw they wrapped it, and then it was like, a year went by, another year went by. It's just like a year went by, and it's like it's not coming out, and all this is on Jeff Hayes' Sleepaway Camp Films.com, because someone else does the Sleepaway Camp movies. I get them confused, but I think it's Jeff Hayes' is Sleepaway Camp Films, if not at Sleepaway Camp Movies. I think Jeff Hayes might be Sleepaway Camp Movies. So those are confusing. Yeah, Films I think is the other one. Sleepaway Camp Movies I think is Jeff Hayes. Anyway, it's one or the other. So basically the main official news for Return to Sleepaway Camp is on Jeff Hayes' site, because he actually, it's very cool actually that a fan actually got. Isn't that really cool, that aspect of it? Is that like a fan basically got this movie made for more or less, lack of a better word. So to make a long story short, it's been like, every year passes and this thing doesn't come out, and you start to get like, it kind of makes you worried, and then you see like, they're doing some digital effects to make the kills better, and then you're going, oh no, why weren't they good as they were, and this kind of stuff. So the movie never comes out, and by 2005-06, I was just like, well, we're never going to see it. So then news came, I don't know when the hell it came, maybe 2007, probably 2007, where this is actually going to come out. And it's like, holy shit. To make a long story short, which is, I'm not doing a very good job of making it short, it comes out, I can't remember when, October something, 2008. I was excited as a pig in shit. I'm like, even if this is just stupid. Oh, by this time we'd seen, another thing I should mention is, at some point, I don't know when it was, 2004 or 5, we had seen this very rough trailer, which was kind of unimpressive to say the least. So in 2008, like midsummer maybe, we seen this official, I'm trying to think of the outfit that ended up distributing it. Anyway.
Was it Lionsgate?
No, it wasn't Lionsgate. That would have been a good fit actually. Whatever it was, they distributed it. Magnolia, yeah,
Magnolia,
yeah,
okay.
but it was a subdivision, whatever, of Magnolia. So they ended up distributing. So an official, kind of Magnolia trailer ended up coming out online, and it was like, that was kind of cool. But yeah, that whetted I was very, very excited by it, because you could see that it was shot like Robert Hiltzik. It was like, that's Robert Hiltzik. And the thing is the thing that was worrisome about the trailer is you have this fat kid. I don't know, have you seen the trailer? Nothing?
No, I've never
you haven't seen anything. So there's this fat kid being tormented in the trailer. And it turns out, unfortunately, to be, we'll just cut to, I see it comes out October something. We were at the video store. I was able to, I had our manager order it so I could see it like a week early. That way I could actually see it before it came out. So I paid, that was actually very cool and nerdy. I work at a video store, I can get it before you.
Yeah.
So that's how much I wanted to see this. And she was very kind, and she ordered it, and I paid her for it, and I was able to see it early, which, was very kind of oh God, I think I saw it on October 31st.
Oh, did you?
I think it came into the store on Friday, October 31st or something, either Thursday or Friday, I don't know what it was, 2008. And I went home right after work because I closed and watched it. And I'm like, after I watched it, I'm like, oh no. So basically it doesn't even deserve 1.5 stars, but I'm going to go 1.5 just because Hiltzik is back. It's got some cool kills / cool kill ideas that you don't generally see, but this fat kid turns out to be like, this fat kid is so annoying. Everyone who's seen it says the same thing. This fat kid is so annoying. And Robert Hiltzik makes a mistake of, what's ironic is you have one movie he did, but then you have 2 more movies with the Angela character. So I think there's a very significant amount of pressure on his shoulders to have that character of Angela be the killer because of 2 and 3, which is, if I was him, I wouldn't have done Angela. And that's what was interesting about the trailers, is that it seemed like maybe Angela wasn't even going to be in it, which I thought would have been awesome, because you've done that already, Robert.
Yeah.
You've done Angela. But I'm sure that the fact that 2 and 3 exist are the reason he felt like, I can't make a Sleepaway Camp movie without Angela. She ends up being in the very end, her face, for a few seconds going, like the reveal. It's absolutely freaking ridiculous. Well, I guess she's in it more. This is even stupider. She is in it more. Get this. This is stupid. This is where Hiltzik tried to do the surprise thing like he did in the first one, completely failing. Where Felicia Rose, who plays Angela, is basically, they have her made up, like they put a fake nose on her, but they have her made up as a guy. So she can be this, she plays a sheriff in the movie as a guy. So the thing is that Angela is back, dressed up as a sheriff in the camp. I mean, she's not a camp sheriff, she just shows up twice or something like that and goes away. It's just so stupid. Why do that? And then because he wanted to try to come up with another surprise ending. The thing, I didn't catch it. I'm very single-minded when I watch a movie. I didn't catch. I mean, the cop looked like very puny, but I didn't catch it that it was Angela, like a lot of people say they did. But when it happened, I was like, oh, that's why that cop hat was so puny, because it's a girl, it's a woman. And it was just so, like I say, if I would have, it would have been so cool if he would have just done because it's a different camp, just no Angela. And I was so excited about, because that bodybuilder was like back, playing his from the first one. You don't remember?
No.
He played Ronnie in the first one. He's back, which is like Ronnie's back. The kid who was the Angela's brother or cousin or whatever in the first one was back as an adult. But their roles, like the guy was so stupid, and I was like, oh boy, we get to see more of Hiltzik's Sleepaway Camp world. And he didn't even, it was kind of like Prometheus. It was there, but it didn't say anything. It completely missed an opportunity to do like cool stuff. It probably doesn't deserve 1.5, but I'm going to 1.5 Return to Sleepaway Camp only for, it is cool to see.
Existence.
I guess in a way, yeah, it is cool. You can tell it's a Robert Hiltzik. It looks like Robert Hiltzik's Sleepaway. It looks like Sleepaway Camp. The first one, shot and cut, and that's cool. It looks like Robert Hiltzik. But some of the stuff, I mean, the people he had working for him, like the editors, I mean, the cinematography is too bright. Like I love the nighttime cinematography in the first one where it's dark. It's too bright at night for my taste. Pretty much a disaster. That kid who plays Alan is, let me tell you before I end, really quick about this character everyone hates, Alan. This kid is bullied by kids, and he bullies kids back. Or he bullies other kids. Like, he's bullied by popular kids, and he bullies younger kids. Yeah. And this character is so annoying. It seems like there's at least 17 separate scenes with this kid, either bullying someone or being bullied, and like going, he's bullying me! And then after the kid will turn away, he'll be like, eh! And it's just so stupid. It's like, what are we supposed to feel about this character? Are we supposed to like him, hate him? Because we just hate him. And it's, the whole movie's about this kid being bullied. And I swear to God, it's 17, within the 85-minute movie, it seems like 16 or 17 separate scenes of him either bullying someone or being bullied. It's just, it blows your mind.
Was he
so annoying.
Originally intended to be the killer or something?
That's
like
what,
that?
in the trailers, that's what I thought. And that's what I think you're supposed to think. Okay, but they show him being bullied way too much. The whole movie is basically about him being bullied and him bullying other people, and people die in between. Sorry, Robert. As a fan of sleepaway camp movies and summer camp horror / movies, utter disappointment. I don't know why 1.5, just because that's why. Return to Sleepaway Camp. There you go. There was rumors about him doing a third one so he can make a trilogy. No one, of course, is going to give him any money, or no one in their right mind after seeing Return to Sleepaway Camp. But the title is Sleepaway Camp Reunion 3D. And this is actually what's interesting about it is that he had that title and the idea before the 3D stuff really even started. Because now you'd be like, ugh, but it's before Avatar, before all this stuff. So it'd probably be less expensive to shoot it, digital 3D than because Return to Sleepaway Camp was $35.
Yeah.
So then there's talk about possible interest of them wanting to, of course, like a real studio wanting to remake Sleepaway Camp and all this shit. So anyway, even if based on Return to Sleepaway Camp, I obviously really don't have any faith in anything else, but at least he gave us Sleepaway Camp, the first one. Return to Sleepaway Camp was disappointment. There you go.
There you have it.
Thanks for watching. Happy camping.
Yeah, I see it. So what? Are you kidding? Look at it! It's as sharp as a fucking spike! Maybe. Yeah, I can't tell. It's too dark down there. What are you talking about? I can see it perfect!